talking about my favorite show, The 100. This is Season 3, Episode 15, entitled Perverse Instantiation, Part 1. So I thought tonight's episode was okay. I mean, keep in mind it's Part 1 of Part 2, so it's going to be more of a setup of an episode for the next part than it is in its own episode. But I thought it was okay just for being a Part 1. And of course, we see that Rowan returns. And my question is, where's this guy been the whole time? I know he was, chasing after Clark, but, now he shows up. I thought he had been chipped, to be honest. And, how does he not know what's going on in Polis? I know there's some distance there, but you think word would have spread that everyone's being abducted into this cult. Anyway, he saves Clark from getting shot, taking up the guy who's going to shoot her with an arrow. And then they capture him. They convince him to work with them. So the group splits up. Clark, Octavia, Rowan, Miller, and Brian, they go to Polis. And they try to set up an ambush. They knock out Ontario to capture her. But it doesn't go according to plan. And Rowan gets shot by Kane. Not clear if he got killed or not. I think he lived. And then everyone gets captured, and they take Clark up, and Clark's like, well, you can't access the flame unless I give you the password, so they start torturing her. And meanwhile, Bellamy, Octavia, and them, they escape with the help of Indrid, Pike, and Murphy. They show up, shoot the guards. They're like, okay, we need to get to the top of the tower and help Clark out. So they devise this plan where they send Murphy and Bellamy up in an elevator. Everyone else is working the wheel. They get attacked. Brian gets hurt. And I'm surprised they didn't kill him off right then and there. I had a feeling tonight, and I still do, for the next episode, that Brian, who is Miller's boyfriend, is going to die. And that comes from when they were talking earlier, when they were setting up the ambush. Brian's like, you think we'll ever stop fighting? And Miller's like, yeah, we'll, set up a farm on the lake and grow our own corn. I'm like, oh, no, shut the fuck up, Miller. Don't be doing this. And then Brian's like, yeah, we'll grow our own food. I'm like, yeah, you're going to buy the farm, all right. One of the two. And I thought it would be Brian instead of Miller. Yeah, keep talking like you're in a World War II movie. See where it gets you. See where it gets you. So anyway, after they realize that Bellamy and them escaped, they're coming up. They say, oh, we gotta speed this up. So Allie put a noose around her neck. And, she's trying to tell Clark, either give us the password or I'm gonna try and hang myself. And that's what she starts doing. Bellamy and Murphy show up. And just before that, Allie's like, well, we can't let him get Ontario. So Java takes a sword and whacks her in the head with it. And as Murphy and Bellamy show up, stop them, they shoot Jaha. I was like, why didn't they shoot him in the head? It's fucking Jaha, okay? I mean, come on, Murphy. He had a shot. You don't like the guy. But turns out Ontario, even though she isn't dead, she's brain dead. So it's basically the same thing. And that's how they leave it. Everyone in Clark's group is in danger. Back in Arcadia, Raven and Monty were trying to set up the computers once again, but turns out Jasper is a part of the chip cult, and he's just annoying them outside the door. He stabbed Monty at one point, and they're trying to figure out the computer system. I'm like, oh God, what about Harper? Come on now. No. He's gonna, at some point, he's gonna put a gun to Harper's head, and sure enough, she shows up, he knocks her up, puts a gun to her head, and basically, to be continued. So yeah, that's basically what tonight's episode was about. They tried to, take down Allie, but they just couldn't do it, and now it's all to be continued. So what can I say? Well, like I said, I thought it was a pretty decent episode. This sets up part 2, and you wonder how they're going to get out of these situations. And you look at the promo, it looks like Clark's going to go into the City of Lights. And eventually has some showdown with Allie. And then maybe something with the flame, I guess. I don't know who they're going to give it to because... Actually, no. They could still give it to Ontario because even though she's brain dead, she's in the City of Lights. So if they use the flame on her, that Commander will be in the City of Lights, and maybe that means we'll get to see Lex again. She is slated. Alicia Devon Carey is slated for the episode, so yeah, we might see that. That's how they work it out. I didn't really understand Allie's motivations for just not destroying the flame. I mean, yes, she wants to know what Becca, Allie 1 or 2, whatever you want to call it, had planned, but at the same time, it's just too much of a liability. You just destroy the damn thing. And then you force everyone into your little cult. But like I said, I am looking forward to part 2. Predictions? I really don't know what to predict. That is one of the strengths of the 100. I think, once again, Brian, because of all the whole farm thing, I think he's going to die. Pike, I think he's dead. I think he's got to redeem himself. Ontario, I guess she's already dead, but I think they're going to finish it off. And then Allie, I think she'll get destroyed, maybe. And we'll have to see. And on an unrelated matter, are any of you ladies Kiss fans? Well, how do you like to see Kiss in concert August 5th in Moline, Illinois at the Iowa Wireless Center? Our friend Steve has an extra ticket, and he's looking for a date. So if there's any ladies out there who would like to go see Kiss perform August 5th in Moline, Illinois at the Iowa Wireless Center, just let us know in the comments section below.